All right, good morning, everybody. This is IGTV, and we are welcoming onto the program today William Murray with the INFRAGARD editorial, and this is going to be on privileged user controls. So we welcome Bill to the program. Good morning, Bill.
Morning, Joe.
All right, take it away, Bill.
In the early 90s, I had a dialogue on a security forum with my friend and colleague, Dorothy Denny, over the sharing of user IDs. Dorothy insisted that there were many situations in which it was necessary, and I insisted it was never good practice. I don't think Dorothy ever really quite argued that it was good practice, simply that it was necessary. She had many examples, including administrative assistants who act for their principals, system and server operators, and of course, Unix root. Everyone knows that root has to be shared. The net of Dorothy's argument was that necessary access trumps accountability. My position, learned at the knee of my mentor, Bob Courtney, was that the need for accountability goes up with privilege. What really needs to be shared is privileges, not identity. We use the identity as a proxy for the privileges bound to it. The administrative assistant needs to be able to send a message in his principal's name, that is indistinguishable to the recipient from one that was actually sent by the principal herself. It should not be possible for the recipient to distinguish a message originated by the administrative assistant. On the other hand, it should be possible for the AA, the principal, and their management to tell the difference. The problem arises, as in the case of Unix root, when the privileges are arbitrarily bound to a specific identity. This problem is solved in the Unix case by the sudo command, which permits multiple people to share root privileges while preserving accountability. It's often the case that privileged password for one system or process must be embedded in another, where it must be protected from disclosure. All of this happens in part as the result of sloppy design, in part because the designers do not understand the environment in which their product would be used. They think of their product as the only one that anybody has to worry about administering, but in fact it may be one of dozens. Root has its roots in the idea that Unix was to be a single user or small group system. IBM solved this problem in the MVS operating system by implementing the surrogacy function. Using this function, any MVS user may grant all of their privileges to another, a surrogate, and revoke them at will. The logs will show both the grant and the revoke. The logs will also show any.
All right, we just lost the connection with Bill, so